Hey, what is up, guys? It's your boy Marcos. Thank you so much for all of the support. We managed to get to 300 plus subscribers for this month. Man, you guys are really amazing. Recently, I just finished playing Dead Space Remake, and I am a bit sad that it's over now. I had so much fun with this game that I was left wanting more. So now I went back to play some Diablo 3 just for fun, as that's my next big game to come out this year, Diablo 4. I don't have much hope for that game because of the microtransactions that Diablo Immortal had. So let's hope that they don't ruin this upcoming game. Anyways, I am here to talk about Dead Space and my future hopes for the franchise. It's difficult to get a remake done right, especially when the original game was already great. But this remake exceeded my expectations and many of their original fans as well. It has become the new #1 launch sales in UK. Of course, I know the game came out early this year and rarely has any competitions as of now. I mean, Forspoken was a disaster, and I can't think of any other big game out there that have come out this year that could compete with such a beast like Dead Space. But regardless, a successful launch lets the devs know how we players found the experience. Sure, they will look mostly at the money aspect of it and if it was worth the effort to make in the first place, but no doubt they are very happy with Dead Space being in the top, especially with EA, which I have a complicated relationship with. On one hand, I think they're greedy and have destroyed plenty of games with their monetization elements. And on the other hand, I know there are true potential to make great games once in a while. It makes sense from every aspect to make a Dead Space 2 remake. I love Dead Space 1 original story, but if I gotta choose my favorite game from the series, it would definitely be Dead Space 2, no doubts about that. I started with Dead Space 2 and man, what a great time that was. I remember my mom buying it for me in GameStop, and then we rushed into the house so that I could insert the disc into my PS3, and that was the end. I've been hooked ever since. One of the great things I remember is actually feeling like being in the future. The game looked insane for the current generation of consoles at that time. The gameplay was phenomenal. We had way more weapons and a whole new difficulty that made the game very immersive. I don't remember the name of this difficulty, so forgive me if I don't, but I remember that you had to conserve every ammo you found like a treasure, because the necromorphs would have like 10 times more health and the resources were really scarce in this mode. I was little at the time, so I didn't understand much of the mechanics in the game, but I remember most friends enjoying this game too. This game gave me nightmares for months. Jump scares were a crucial part of the experience. I remember that elevators were safe, or so I thought so. Like, you would get to an elevator and thought everything was fine for those 20 seconds. You even had elevator music to relax you. But like the third time you rode on one elevator, there was a part where the elevator actually got stuck, the lights came off completely, and one of these weird creatures came from the top of it. I was so pissed. Imagine a little dude throwing a tantrum because the game wouldn't leave me alone for a single minute to relax from being so tense. Now, as a grown-up, remembering these moments, I see them as treasures because I will never feel those emotions again, or so I thought. I honestly thought Dead Space was done for. I didn't expect it to make such a strong comeback, but I am glad that it did. Sure, the game wasn't perfect. There was a lot of virtual signaling in the game, like the old gender bathrooms and small things like that, but overall, it was an excellent experience. Dead Space has made a comeback, and now that it has, there's no stopping it. I am glad this remake is so successful because that's the ticket to Dead Space 2 Remake, my favorite horror game of all time. I just hope they don't ruin the remake completely. They already have a formula that works from the original Dead Space 2. All they need to do is just expand on it, like they did in this current remake, and the game will be the greatest game of the year. That I can promise you. I know Dead Space 2 it's on its way to us, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. I am interested in what you guys think on this matter. Are you excited for Dead Space 2? Did you find this current remake enjoyable? Let me know down in the comment section below. Thank you for always being amazing and supporting my small channel. And new viewers, if you like this video, I would super appreciate it if you liked it and subscribe to my channel. It means the world to me. Thank you, and till the next one.